The old world passed away. Giant monsters marauded across the ruined landscape. The benefactors came and taught the survivors how to mine protomatter. From the protomatter came obsidian, floatwood, esperstone, and tau crystals, allowing ships to sail in the sky. The Sea of Clouds was born. Then the dreaded Ghoulium was discovered, a life-draining element that also allowed for flying ships, but ones that drained life itself and gave rise to the undead. Sky Islands emerged as the new nations and city-states. An age of sky sailing began, dominated by heroic swashbucklers, selfish freebooters, and evil pirates. This is the world of Saturdayness.
Saturdayness. A world of Saturday morning cartoon adventures, fantasy, excitement, strange, new, floating islands. The old world has collapsed, leaving the ground far below. A new world in the skies has evolved. Now, buccaneers, brave swashbucklers, evil pirates, strange creatures, mysteries and adventures await in Saturdayness.
Good to get off the boat, as nice as it is. According to the charts, this is the sky island of Remekaine, independent and far off from anyone else, huh?
I agree. A change of scenery somewhere safe. Sleep in a bed rather than my divan. Some different food instead of those, do you call them?
Dry tack, princess. Dry tack. Or colloquially, tooth crackers.
Well named.
Tooth crackers? Or just shorten the name to crackers? Huh?
I'm sleepy. Rest on my shoulder then, Ricky. Have a nap. So many sad faces here. What's wrong?
Our children, Princess Lucy. Our children have disappeared.
What?
No one knows why or how, although some tell stories of hulking monsters prowling in the night and an unknown ship. We think pirates took them to sell as slaves.
That's right. I still remember the day our little boy, Timothy, disappeared. He was dressed in his favourite blue tunic, so he was.
That's appalling. Horrifying.
Time we were leaving, Princess?
I should say so, pal. We have a quest. Find the missing children and bring them safely home.
If there is any clue to be had, it will be in the Swashbuckling. What an invaluable book it really is.
Remekaine is clearly marked on this page. The rest of the chart seems full of unknowns.
But this, here, is another island. A sky island, but not named. However, it must have a stable orbital path in the Sea of Clouds, or it wouldn't be marked at all.
I'll set a course straight for it. It's the closest sky island to Remekaine, and maybe they've lost their children as well.
This is the Sky Island marked on the chart. There's no official name, just a note calling it Apple Isle. Appropriate name, it seems.
Ha! I'll drop anchor and we can go ashore. See if they've lost their children too. Huh?
Welcome to my Apple Isle. My name is Granny Smith. My workers and I are delighted to see you, and we hope that in your short stay you have a wonderful time.
Short stay?
Unfortunately, Apple Isle is entirely given over to the serious business of apple orcharding. We are consumed with the work. However, of course, we will offer you all of our hospitality. My two boys, Sunshine and Happiness, will see you to my house, where we can take tea. Sunshine and Happiness, my two boys, have been with me for almost their whole lives.
That's right, Mummy. Super. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Quite right, Sunshine. Let's go. We'll take you to the house now.
You've heard of Remekaine's misfortune? Your neighboring island has suffered the disappearance of its children? It sounds as though the people of that island are remarkably careless. I take much better care of the children entrusted to me. Children? Entrusted to you? Oh yes, my dear. Apple Isle is first and foremost an orphanage. My apple orcharding is how we earn some money to maintain the upkeep of the orphanage, and of course keep all the little ones out of mischief.
Oh, you mean...
The children are put to work here, it seems.
No time to play?
Play? Children are better occupied working off their debt to society, especially these unwanted dregs. Look at them working! A wonderful sight, is it not? Much better than tolerating lollygagging and laziness.
Please, help us!
Super. Must be suffering from sunstroke, Granny. What? I'll take him to the house. He can have a rest there for a while. Super.
No, anything but that, please. I'll be good.
So dramatic. Our children are so keen on working, they always make up excuses to avoid being sent for a rest.
That sounds extremely unlikely.
I wouldn't expect someone like you to understand. Piracy and skyship battles create many lost children. Someone has to minister to them, and that's my job.
Along with growing apples to sell.
I explained all that.
Well, let's all have tea and pass the time pleasantly.
Just so, Princess. I must say, breeding always tells, doesn't it?
As oppressive as she is, Granny Smith might just be a typical orphanage keeper.
I don't think so, Poul.
I'm suspicious of her too, but what makes you so sure, Princess Lucy?
Didn't you notice that little boy who ran up to us? He was wearing a bright blue tunic. That was the missing boy, Timothy.
Of course.
Whatever is going on, we found the missing children of Remekaine.
I don't like it here. Something's wrong. Something's wrong.
Keep your voice down, Ricky. Granny Smith is watching you and me closely, and I want to make sure she keeps doing just that.
Why? Why? What's going on?
While Lucy takes tea with Granny Smith and Girk stands guard on our ship, Chog has sneaked off to investigate what is really going on this island.
Watch out! If the apes catch you, we'll all be punished.
Never fear, Kiddywinkle. Chog and his pals will soon come to your aid. I just need to take a look around first.
Keep going then, and you'll see Granny's palace. That old ramshackle house is where all of us are penned up at night. We're all crammed in there together. Granny and her ape henchmen live in a grand palace. That's where her slaver ship is moored as well.
Palace? Did you say palace?
Granny Smith is an evil old witch. She grows apples that are soaked with absidaisium particles. Her apple-powered pirate ship is incredibly fast because of the apples.
Slaver ship? Granny doesn't just keep you, she takes you from your families first. Disgusting. Granny Smith's a pirate, eh? And worse, a slaver. Well, I'll be keel-hauled by a cannibal. Granny Smith's palace, and behind it her skyship. A doughty warship by the looks of it, with giant apples bedecking its hull. Weird and sinister. Let's take a closer look at that palace. combination dungeon and apple storage cellar. Weird old woman and her tricks.
Who are you? Aren't you scared?
I'm Chog the pirate, Chog the freebooter. And of course I'm scared, kiddie. But you have to do what you can despite being afraid.
But Granny Smith!
The sooner we get you out of here, the better. Give me a moment and I'll have that cage unlocked. Then we'll get back to my crew and see what's occurring.
It seems very odd to me, Granny Smith, that your next door island has lost all of its children recently. And here you are, shall we say, overendowed with children. I see. Since you've been eating my apple pie and drinking my tea all afternoon, I no longer need to worry what you think. You annoying upper-class brat. Oh no! Did you think I've been drinking your foul tea and eating your revolting apple pie? Not a drop or a bite. I've been sneaking it away and pretending to eat and drink. Sorry. Get them. Happiness. I haven't had adult orchard slaves for a long time, but it will be fun to put you troublemakers to work with the children. And that is that. It's over. Not quite. Quickly, children, get on board our ship. Are all of you here?
Yes, lady. We were all put to work hours ago. Leave me alone, you wretched wasp. What about Timothy?
He's with me, shipmate.
Thank goodness my dress is armoured. If it wasn't, I'd be squashed flat. Happiness! Go and get Sunshine. We set sail at once. Settle down, children. We'll soon have you back home on the sky island of Remekaine.
Thank you, pretty lady.
Sooner the better. This ship's overloaded with kiddywinkles. We're bursting at the seams and overflowing the gunnels.
Granny's chasing us. Oh no! Shall we fight it out?
We're so outgunned, and we would be blown to bits. And her upsidasium apple-boosted ship will easily catch us.
It was a noble attempt, Princess. Even if we fail now, it was worth the chance. Ha!
Bravehearts, shipmates.
Steady as we go, crew. We'll soon have our slaves back. filthy, interfering princess included.
Granny, not so super, after all, I'm afraid. Helm's growing unresponsive. Ship's not responding, don't you know?
What did you do, Chog?
While I was exploring and freeing Timmy here, I might have just slashed the rudder lines of Granny Smith's slave ship. Whoops. Very naughty of me, I know.
What is it you like to say, Chog? Nice one?
This is the most satisfying quest we've ever completed, by far.
In the morning light, sails up high, a skyship dances floating in the sky with a crew of misfits, hearts set ablaze, chasing a dream through the cloud-filled haze.
Wind was the secrets, tales of gold, and the treasure maps our destinies unfold.
With thunder and lightning we'll stand side by side, a princess and a penguin, our spirits collide. Adventures await in the endless blue, swashbucklers and pirates fighting for you. With courage as our compass, we'll never back down. Together we'll conquer the skies and the crown. With the heart of a warrior, the princess faces enemies' blades. A princess in armor, fierce and unafraid. And the penguin, a hero with a heart so true. Captain's our ship, he'll stand tall with the crew. Through clouds of darkness, villains draw near, but our bonds will rally with nothing to fear. With laughter and friendship we'll light up the night. Together we'll misfits, hearts set ablaze, chasing a dream through the cloud-filled haze. Oh, the wind whispers says, thunder and lightning will stand side by side. A princess and penguins will stand side by side. A princess and a penguin forever side by side. A princess and a penguin, adventures await in the endless blue. Swashbucklers and pirates fighting for you. With courage as our compass, we'll never back down. Together we'll conquer the skies and the crown. With the heart of a warrior, the princess faces enemies' blades. A princess in armor, fierce and unafraid. And the penguin, a hero with a heart so true. Captain's our ship, he'll stand tall with the crew. Through clouds of darkness, villains draw near, but our bonds will rally, we've nothing to fear. With laughter and friend win, a hero with a heart so true. We'll never back down, together we'll conquer the skies and the crown.